Outside, we were doing some stuff, and she was all happy. Got to chew on a stick. Due to here comes my cat. Due to crappy internet, I don't know what the hell is going on here. Yesterday was just one of those Murphy days. I covered it quite well, I think. Jammed the rifle. I did find my glove right where it was in the house. It was in the house. Yeah, I walked all that distance for nothing. It fell behind the wood pile a bit. Anyway, so I found that, so at least I got my world prize winning gloves. I mean, I probably paid $4 or $10 for them, so, whatever. Kind of good news. My van, well, the tires are ready, which is good news. Bad news, it's going to cost $240 some odd bucks, but anyway, at least I got some tires that I don't have to worry about blowing out on me. So I'll either get that tonight or tomorrow. So I'll have my van back, so I won't be on foot. But the internet right now, it's not just me and my cousin. Like she's like about to blow a gasket. Like she's like, her son's a big time gamer or whatever. So their place was no further from the tower really than my place. I could see the tower from here, and the internet is slow. But that's part one of my problem. So slow internet I can live with. No internet, kind of pain in the ass. The internet's been pretty much off and on all week in sporadic areas, but it's really, really, really slow. So right now, I have to resort to using my mom's computer. Technically, it's now my dad's computer. My mom passed away, but and I hate using other people's things because anybody who follows this channel, almost everything I own is either breaking, broke, patch now, fix it later, or about to break. So, I hate borrowing other people because that's when it breaks. It works perfect up until the day you borrow it, and then I figured, well, I don't want to have to go out and buy another computer. So what's happening, and maybe some of you more tech-savvy people, I'm a tech-tard, on my Wi-Fi, when I turn my Wi-Fi on, my router pops up. I click to connect, and I get that little little yellow triangle. Okay, so I figured, okay, well, but yet this computer connects to the internet just fine. It's just the internet is really slow right now. So I thought, okay, well, maybe it's because I was in the basement. I'm too far from the router. I tried it even closer to the router, which is in the other room over there in the laundry room, and no, nothing. I even took my computer to the library, which is open access Wi-Fi. All the computers there were up. My cell phone. It connects to the Wi-Fi. Everybody was on the Wi-Fi there just fine. My computer wouldn't do that either. So this is a 6-year-old Toshiba Satellite 40. I mean, I do put a lot of hours in a day. I mean, for those of you who don't know, I probably, between making videos on the camera here and uploading at the internet, and then doing the rest of the stuff on the laptop, like the monetizing and titling and all that, because I can't do it off the phone. If I could, I would. But I could title off the phone, but I can't monetize off the phone. That's why I do everything at home. But also because I only have 60 gigs a month, you can burn through them pretty quick. I probably upload 40 gigs a month, you know what I mean? So that going on, my laptop will not connect to the internet, even the hotspot free internet at the hall. It just won't do it. The only thing it's telling me to do is to go, like when I do the troubleshooting, it tells me, unplug the router, plug it back in. Done, check. Wait 10 seconds. I've done all that stuff. But it's not that, because if one laptop's not connecting and the other one is, it's the laptop. It won't go on the Wi-Fi at the hall. The other thing is, so I went through to see what the connection is, and it says maybe my IP address or whatever's screwed up. So I don't want to hit that reset button on the router. That's the next stage, and I don't want to do that because of this one. This one's still working, and I just don't want the aggro. But I want to eliminate that first, because can your Wi-Fi actually burn out on your computer? That's what I'm wondering. And how would you find out if it did? You know what I mean? Like, how would you find out if it did? If you go to a public hotspot where there's free Wi-Fi, it should connect. Like there's no. Messy. And now my cat's staring my chair apart. Well. I grab your tail. Yeah. Got your tail. There you go. Cat there, dog there. The other cat, I don't know where Kazoo is. He's just Missy and Lacey out here hanging out with me. Next to that, you guys heard about I figured out the problem with the rifle. The rifle was my M4. As soon as again, it's twice this year I've had to open a rifle with a 2x4 with a live round in the barrel, partially stuck in the barrel. That really does. It's such a. Last thing I want to hit is hammer on explosive things with a hammer, right? So, but anyway, I figure it is because the Norinco M14, the chamber is so big. Now you can't see me. No, just jump there, Missy. That's okay. Nobody wanted to see me. They wanted to see you. I know. But anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, the chamber on the M14, clearly being a combat chamber, it's noticeably larger. So I've got about 400 rounds that I've reloaded and that I didn't shoot off before I sold the M14. Yeah, really. Yeah, really. Just go ahead. Just go ahead. Bash me with your tail. See if I can grab your tail. And anyway, yeah, so I figured that's what it was. I didn't know that until I got it open. I examined the casing, and you could see where it jammed. So what I did is I got my snap caps, and my snap caps, I basically pulled my bolt out. And again, you know about the bolt extraction, the release issue with my rifle. So I dumped a round in there. The snap cap goes right in, all the way into the chamber, whatever. I grabbed a couple of the Norenko rounds, or the reloads. They're all way too big. So the fun begins. Last night, I have a, I'm going to have to write down the name. It's, what is it? Lance Arsenal? Not Lance Arsenal. Anyway, whatever, bullet puller. It's like a hammer, and you put your bullet in, you whack it, and it pulls, catches the bullet, the powder, and all that. I got 400 of those to probably redo. And of course, last night I got a bullet stuck in that too. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's just when it rains it pours. I mean, first world problems, I get it, but still frustrating nonetheless. But the internet thing, yes, I will still be uploading and stuff like that. I don't know what's going on in my area. We got one internet provider that's affordable, and that's the one I'm on, Pickenock. But like they're not very reliable. Sometimes it seems like a couple of times a year it's just the internet is just for like weeks, for a couple of weeks it's just whatever. So you will get my usual updates and whatever. Where it's going to switch is you probably won't see like a little clickbaity instead of be like World War III update, instead of seeing a tank or a warship or a fighter jet or whatever on the avatar of the video, it'll just be my mug. So I'll have to make it work as however I got to make it work. Next to that, I don't know what's going on with my Facebook. Apparently it says I changed my password and everything 5 years ago. I did not do that. It's been the same ever since. And so I don't know if I can get out with that facing. At least somebody's having a good day. Yeah, at least somebody's having a good day, Missy. Yeah, but we care, eh? Yeah. So I don't know. I'll see if I can still get on. It's just, I don't think I'm being targeted yet, but at some point this channel's going down. Everything's going to go with it. I mean, I'm hearing of like much more prominent YouTubers go their channel, like Bearing's channel. I watch his channel from time to time. I get you the guy's pretty funny actually. And again, this is why if you guys got suggestions of other online things that I can do to residual income that works like YouTube, and can make me money without because I can't divide the time, right? It has to be something. Set it out there. I don't think LiveLeaks has or Zeekly has monetizing, and I kind of need that because this is what I do for a living. I don't do it just for the money, you guys know that. But for me to do it to this level, and right now jobs are pretty harsh to get right now anyway. So it's like I really don't want to have to go on welfare or something like that. I mean, I've been able to stay off welfare up in the middle of nowhere for like over almost 10 years. You know what I mean? That's pretty damn good. But like anything, I mean, they're painting everybody into a box at some point. So I guess the only thing I can say is that with the channel, I don't know how rough it's going to be for the next couple of weeks. You'll just have to bear with me. If I can fix my main computer, things are not too bad. But if I have to use this cute computer, guarantee is going to fuck up on me. It's going to fuck up. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's going to fuck up on me. So it's like, I don't know, I'll probably have to go buy another computer. I might even have to start new accounts and stuff like that. I don't know what's going on with my accounts. I don't know the Facebook thing. Like again, why would that say I changed my password when I did? But I've had that happen to one of my emails before too, where it was good for almost I don't know, 10 years, and all of a sudden, oh no, this email no longer exists. I'm like, what do you mean? What the hell are you talking about? Yeah, I don't think it's they're out to get me type of thing. I think it's just this is maybe there's a virus on my computer. I have no idea. Like everything else works fine. It's just it can't connect to the internet. But if it can't connect to the hotspot at the hall, for which everything connects to that, it's open for the public. I don't know. So if it doesn't connect here, it doesn't connect there, and my other laptop does, then suggests there's a problem with the computer. I don't know what it could be or how to reset that. So that's going to take me a couple of days to a couple of weeks to figure out. That said, hopefully I'll have the road rage fan on the road tomorrow. So I've been down for about a week there waiting to get the tires. When I got to the garage, I mean, everybody's like, it's one of the local garages, and they're like, oh man, that thing's going to be there for a month. I'm like, they tell me now. My dad's like, why'd you go there? It's like, I told them the night before, I'm like, well, yeah, I'm going to probably take it to the local and whatever. Okay, no problem. They say, why'd you go there, man? They're going to have it there for a month. It's going to cost you three times the price. You should have went here. Oh, they got a deal over here. You could have told me that before. You know, it's like, oh yeah, they got a special. It's like half price on tires over here, over there. That said, one of the neighbors is going to give me some summer tires for my van, providing it makes it to the summer there. Oh, wow. But, yeah. I guess I'll wrap the video up about like that. There's no use going on any further. That is the channel update, so bear with me. I'll try to get you out videos as much as possible. Yes, I'll go stand in the cold like I do. I was out in the cold till 9 o'clock last night, doing all my research on the phone. Again, I spend about anywhere from 6 to 9 hours a day doing this. Just for those of you who, you see a three hours worth of video in a day, that's 3 hours plus the research, and the research is, the good news is I'm not spending as much time on the internet, so I go to the channels that I need to go to, wrap it up in 3 or 4 hours, and spend the rest of the day doing whatever. Problem is now I have to do it during the day. That's when I like doing that stuff at night when nothing's going on, not during the day. During the day I want to have my time free so I can make better videos, whatsoever. But anyway, you get the idea. So that's where we're at. Bear with me. Hopefully the channel stays up a little bit longer. God knows. I mean, maybe that's my last warning I'm going to get or something like that. You never know. Like, I mean, can they actually deactivate your computer so that you can't get on the internet? Probably. Is that what it is? I doubt it. I doubt it. I'm sure they would have done something more severe. If they're willing to go that level, they would have done something more severe. And there's a lot of channels that are so much bigger than mine. That said, as far as the AdSense, it's down a little bit, but it's, I guess because of the complaints they got from that last attempt to ban everybody and demonetize everybody. Now what's happening is a video that's monetized shows up as not monetized. It shows up monetized and not monetized. So I don't know if they're shadow demonetizing or whatever. But, it seems to be holding. It's down a little bit today. But I haven't put up anything really great content in the past couple of days. But, like everything, it comes out as it comes out, right? So I'll try to keep up to it as much as I can. If there's I know a couple of days ago there was a complete internet blackout the whole area, so the whole Pontiac was out, and I don't know what the hell their problem is, and the internet is really slow, so it takes forever to get the work done, that type of thing. All right, so anyway, next to that, remain positive. I'll get through it. Again, first world problems, right? So next to that, if you guys like this kind of content, please consider making a donation to the channel. And thank you so much for everybody who has. Next to that, rate, subscribe, share, comment, like, be true to yourselves, be true to others. If you got any suggestions, if you've experienced the kind of, my computer doesn't want to go on the internet anymore after, what could it be? I'll take any. It's like, and obviously it's going to be hard for me to get back to your comments. I'm trying my best, but like anything, it was hard enough to keep up to them before, but now it's like, time is of the essence when the computer's working or the internet's working. So I'll do my best, guys. Anyway. Be true to yourselves, be true to others, always do the right thing, and have yourselves a great day. G'day, hi, and welcome to Channel Update. Got a dog. We've been outside. We were doing some stuff. She was all happy. Got to chew on a stick. Due to... Here comes my cat. Due to crappy internet, I don't know what the hell is going on here. Yesterday was just one of those Murphy days. I covered it quite well, I think. Jammed the rifle. I did find my glove right where it was in the house. It was in the house. Yeah, I walked all that distance for nothing. It fell behind the wood pile a bit. And anyway, so I found that. So at least I got my world prize winning gloves. I mean, I probably paid $4 or $10 for them. So, whatever. Kind of good news. My van, well, the tires are ready, which is good news. Bad news, it's going to cost $240 some odd bucks. But anyway, at least I got some tires that I don't have to worry about blowing out on me. So I'll either get that tonight or tomorrow. So I'll have my van back, so I won't be on foot. But the internet right now, it's not just me and my cousin. Like she's like about to blow a gasket. Like she's like, her son's a big time gamer, whatever. So their place was no further from the tower really than my place. I could see the tower from here, and the internet is slow. But that's part one of my problem. So slow internet I can live with. No internet, kind of pain in the ass. The internet's been pretty much off and on all week. in sporadic areas, but it's really, really, really slow. So right now I have to resort to using my mom's computer. Technically, it's now my dad's computer. My mom passed away, but and I hate using other people's things because anybody follows this channel, you know almost everything I own is either breaking, broke, patch now, fix it later, or about to break. So, I hate borrowing other people because that's when it breaks. It works perfect up until the day you borrow it, and then I figured, well, I don't want to have to go out and buy another computer. So what's happening, and maybe some of you more tech savvy people, I'm a tech tard, on my Wi-Fi, when I turn my Wi-Fi on, my router pops up, I click to connect, and I get that little red